Hello everyone, my name's Mick Wray. I'm responsible for international sales for Simon Moose Maskinfabrik or Machine Factory, whichever way you would like to say it. Our company have been producing vehicles for the collection and treatment of wastewater and sludges for over 40 years now. And one of our core products is actually a vacuum and high pressure jetting vehicle, which is also able to separate the solid waste from the liquid waste. The advantages of doing this are that, as opposed to a standard vacuum vehicle, we are able to remain on site and treat up to 90% more waste than what a standard vacuum truck will be able to treat. And in the case of the Indian market, this is very relevant because of the high population density in the cities within India and the high level of traffic in the cities within India, which makes it difficult for large vehicles to get in and out of some of the, especially the slum areas within India, and to take away enough waste without having to go backwards and forwards into the slum areas. And in the way our equipment works is that, as a normal vacuum tanker would operate, you take the waste into the vacuum tank. We then process the contents of the vacuum tank up into what we call the dewatering chamber. As we are doing this, we add a polymer to the waste, which separates the liquid and solid fractions of the waste. We are then able to drain the water out of the sludge and pump it back to the tank where we took it from. This means that the only waste remaining in the vehicle is the solid waste. And on average, we are able to reduce the volume of the sludge by up to 90%. And as I mentioned, this means that you are able to do 90% more work with one of our machines than you would be able to with a standard vacuum vehicle. You've also got a huge reduction in disposal costs, because the only thing you are having to dispose of is the solid waste. Another advantage is, because we separate the water from the sludge, we have always got water available in our equipment to feed the high pressure jetting system, which is often needed to break up the solid waste to start with in order to empty the various tanks that are requiring emptying. There is also a financial aspect to it, because it means that you are able to treat a lot more waste with one vehicle than you would normally be able to, and therefore you would have increased profits for doing the work. All our equipment are with remote control, which is also a very important factor when we think about India, because it is often difficult to get very close to the tank requiring to be emptied. Our vehicle has up to 150 meters of suction hose on it, and because it's operated by remote control, it means that the vehicle can actually be 150 meters away from the job that you are required to do. We have over 30 years of experience in producing and using this type of equipment. We are supplying this equipment to over 30 countries worldwide. And in regard to India, we have actually started to supply our equipment into Mumbai. We were contacted in 2018 by Mumbai Council and invited to visit Mumbai to see if we were able to find a solution to the difficulties they were facing with regard to emptying septic tanks in the densely populated areas, the slum areas of Mumbai.
Just point, can you conclude in 1 minute? Yes, thank you.
Yeah, of course. We, after visiting them and introducing them to our machines, they then visited our factory in Denmark. We were able to show them the equipment being used on tanks here in Denmark. They were very pleased with what they saw, and this has now led to, at the moment, an order of 18 machines into Mumbai alone. And of course, we are hoping that this will be repeated throughout India to various other communities. So we have already had great success in India.